Function notation. We started looking at this on Friday. So just as a refresher, function notation. Equations can be written in a form called function notation. We use this as a quick way to evaluate functions for a given input. So remember, y equals 2x minus 8. Our big kid way is f of x is equal to 2x minus 8. Instead of y now, we're going to be writing f of x. This is read as, like I've been saying, f of x. So evaluating functions, to evaluate a function for a specific value, substitute the value in for x. It's just a fancy way of substituting. So remember your slider from Friday. Evaluate the function below for the indicated value. So it says, what is f of 0? So remember, that is my x. This is what I'm going to input for my x. So f of 0 is equal to 2 times 0 minus 8. Sorry, I forgot to add it. Your function is f of x is equal to 2x minus 8. We have to have a function, right? So I'm substituting in 0 for my x. So everywhere there's an x in the equation, in the function, that's where I'm going to put 0. So bring down your f of 0, and you want to think of it, 2 times 0 is 0 minus 8. So what is 0 minus 8? We get that f of 0 is equal to negative 8. You can always input this right part into your calculator. That's how you can get your answer. You can solve it. So then look at number 2. What is f of 5? So when we have f of x is equal to 2x minus 8, we're going to substitute in 5 everywhere we see an x. And we want to remember to use those parentheses. So when we get f of 5, 2 times 5 is 10, minus 8 would be 2. We can input this part into our calculator. So just to refresh on our vocabulary, remember this is our input or our x value, also known as our domain, and the 2 is our output, our y value, and also the range. Those are our vocabulary words that we're going to be using moving forward. Let's turn to the back, because there might be other ways we see it. If we look, it says using the graph, find the values of the function. So the first one says, what is f of negative 3? Well, remember, it's f of x. So they're just saying when x is negative 3, what does y equal? So if we look, when x is negative 3, right here, this is our negative 3, we trace it up. The point is negative 3, 9. So my point is negative 3, 9. That means that f of negative 3 is equal to 9. Looking at number 4. What is f of 2? That means when x is 2, what does y equal? So looking at my graph, when x is 1, 2, y is going to be 4. This point right here is 2, 4. So that means when f of 2, we get that it's equal to 4. So that's how you do it when there's a graph. And then on the bottom, we have one of the other ways is a table. So it says, what is f of negative 2? Well, this is an x. So you're looking at the x's. When x is negative 2, our y is equal to 14. So when f of negative 2, it's 14. What about when we get when x is 4. Looking when x is 4, it's going to be equal to negative 10. So f of 4 is equal to negative 10. Those are the three main ways you could see it